Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I would like to explain variable separable method to solve the given ordinary differential equation of first order and of first degree. See, if given differential equation is of the form dy by dx is equal to f of x by g of I. F of x means a function in the variable x only, and g of I means a function in y only, or may be given differential equation of the form dy by dx is equal to f of x into g of y, or y dash. Sometimes dy by dx can also written as y dash is equal to f of y, otherwise g of y by f of x. Okay, look at the forms of the given differential equation. Given differential equation may be in this form, otherwise in this form, otherwise in this form. Okay, here f of x means a function in terms of x only, g of y means a function in the variable y only. Okay, then we can say variables are separable. It means that given differential equation is solved by the method of variable separable. Okay, see, if given differential equation is in this way, we have to bring all terms of y to dy side and all terms of x to dx side. So by taking cross product, you will get g of y into dy is equal to f of x into dx. Okay, this is called variable separable method. Take integrations on both sides, you will get the general solution. Suppose given differential equation is in this way, again take all terms of x and dx to one side and all terms of y and dy to another side. So here I will take this g of y to right hand side denominator, so you will get dy by g of y, and take this dx to this side, you will get f of x into dx. Now take the integration on both sides. Okay, very simple method. Variable separable method is nothing but we have to take all terms of x and dx to one side and all terms of y and dy to another side. Okay, then only it is possible to solve the given differential equation in the method of variable separable. See the examples on this method. See the statement of the given problem. Dy by dx is equal to x times of 2 log x plus 1 by sin y plus y cos y. We are observing that given equation is in the form of dy by dx is equal to, this numerator contains only terms of x, so it is f of x. This denominator contains only terms of y, so g of y. So whenever given equation is in the form of dy by dx is equal to a function in x and a function in y in the denominator, then we can easily solve this differential equation by using variable separable method. So by taking cross product on both sides, given equation becomes to sin y plus y cos y whole into dy. I am separating the variables on both sides just by taking the cross product. So you can take this x2 inside, you will get 2x log x plus x times of 1 is x whole into dx. Now take integration on both sides. So you will get integration of sin y, separate the terms at a time, plus integration of y cos y into dy is equal to 2 is the constant term. So right outside of the integration, x into log x dx plus integration of x dx. Okay. Now what is integration of sin y? Everybody knows it. It is negative cos y. Plus we should apply product rule because y into cos y, two terms in the product. So by using highlight rule, this is algebraic term and this is trigonometric term. So in the order of highlight, A is the first function, that's why this is u and this is v. So y into, what is integration of cos y? Sin y minus integration of derivative of first function, which is 1, and integration of cos y is again sin y into d1 is equal to 2 times of, open a bracket. Here also we should apply UV rule. So x is algebraic term and log x is the logarithmic function. In the Eilert rule, L is the first function. So this is u and this is v. So don't do anything for log x, and integration of x is x square by 2. Already we know that integral uv is equal to u into integral v dx minus integral of u dash integral v dx whole dx. This is the basic formula of uv rule. According to this rule, I am writing this integration minus integration of derivative of the first function u. Derivative of log x is 1 by x. Again integration of v, which is x square by 2 into dx. Close the bracket. Again we have another term which is x square by 2. Integration of x is simply x square by 2 plus c. Okay, c minus cos y plus y sin y, and the integration of sin y is minus cos y. Already minus is there, so you will get plus cos y. That is equal to, take this 2 to inside, this 2 getting cancelled, simply you will get x square into log x minus, here 1x getting cancelled, integral x by 2, 1 by 2 is the constant, and this 2 getting cancelled, and integral x is x square by 2 again, plus x square by 2 plus c. Okay, clearly we are observing that in the left hand side minus cos y plus cos y getting cancelled, in the right side negative x square by 2 positive x square by 2 getting cancelled. So remaining term is y cos y. Y cos y is the remaining term in the left hand side. In the right hand side it is x square log x plus c. This is required general solution of 1. Don't forget one important thing. Since given differential equation is a first order and a first degree differential equation, its general solution must contain only one arbitrary constant. The number of arbitrary constants in the general solution should be equal to the order of the given differential equation. Suppose if we solve a second order differential equation, then its general solution should contain 2 arbitrary constants, otherwise 2 integral constants. Okay, both are same. I will say another problem. See. See the next problem. Solve y by x into dy by dx is equal to root over 1 plus x square plus y square plus x square y square. See, this differential equation can be written as y by x into dy by dx is equal to root over, I will write this inside term as 1 plus x square into 1 plus y square. These are the factors for this one. See, 1 into 1, 1 into y square is y square, x square into 1 is x square into y square is x square y square. Now again I will write this one as y by x into dy by dx root over, I will separate the square roots also. I will write in this way. Okay, so because suppose there is root over ab, then I will write as root a into root b. Okay. Now we can easily separate the variables on both sides. Separate the variables on both sides. It means that we have to bring all terms of x and dx to one side and all terms of y and dy to another side. See here already y is there and dy is there. So that's why take this root over 1 plus y square to left hand side denominator. So y by root over 1 plus y square into d1, and take this denominator x dx to right side. Already here we have root over 1 plus x square. So root over 1 plus x square into x dx. Just I am rearranging the terms so that all terms of y and dy to one side and all terms of x and dx to another side. Now take integration on both sides. Take integration on both sides. Okay, so you will get integration of y by root over 1 plus y square into dy is equal to integration of, I will write this 1 plus x square, root over 1 plus x square as square root is nothing but whole power 1 by 2 into x dx. Okay, so here I will multiply with 2 on both sides. Multiply with 2 on both sides because here we have 1 plus y square inside the root. Derivative of the denominator is 0 plus 2y. So it is 2y. But in the numerator we have only y. That's why I am multiplying with 2 here. So since here we are multiplying with 2, I am multiplying 2 here also. So I will get 1 plus x square whole power 1 by 2 into, write 2 here, 2x into dx. Okay. Now look at the integration. Clearly we are observing that this is in the form of integral f dash of y by root over f of y, which is 2 root y. Okay. See here I will write the formula here, integral f dash of y by root over f of y. It means that 2 root denominator, 2 root f of y. So you will get 2 root 1 plus y square. Here what is the formula here? We are observing that it is in the form of f of x whole power n into f dash of x. So f of x is nothing but 1 plus x square. Derivative of 1 plus x square is 2x. That's why. Now what is the formula for this one? F of x whole power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. According to that formula, you will get 1 plus x square whole power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 into integration is over, so you should add plus c. Okay, so we are observing that 2 root 1 plus y square is equal to, this 3 by 2 can be written as 2 by 3 into 1 plus x square whole power 3 by 2 plus c. Now this 2 getting cancelled, so you simply will get root over 1 plus y square is equal to 1 plus x square whole power 3 by 2 plus c. This is the required general solution of the given differential equation. Okay, I will give another example on this method of variable separable. See, see the next problem. Solve 3 into e power x into tan y dx plus 1 minus e power x into secant square y dy is equal to 0. So clearly here we are observing that here we have dx and this is in terms of y. So tan y is the unwanted term. This is the waste term in the first part. And we are observing that here in the second part we have dy. That's why 1 minus e power x, this is in terms of x. That's why this is waste term. This is unwanted term here. That's why I will divide the entire equation with with the product of unwanted terms. So which is tan y into 1 minus e power x on both sides. So you will get 3 into e power x into tan y by tan y into 1 minus e power x, 1 minus e power x into dx plus 1 minus e power x into secant square y whole by tan y into 1 minus e power x into dy is equal to 0. So if there is dx in the first part, then terms of y are waste term. If there is dy, then terms of x are waste terms. That's why I am multiplying with, I am dividing with the product of unwanted terms on both sides. So here automatically you will get tan y getting cancelled. In the second part 1 minus e power x, 1 minus e power x are getting cancelled. What are the remaining terms? 3 power x by 1 minus e power x into dx plus secant square y by tan y into dy is equal to 0. So automatically variables are separated on both sides. So take integration on both sides. So 3 is the constant term right outside of the integration. Clearly we are observing that this is in the form of f dash of x by f of x. What is the formula for integration of f dash of x by f of x? Log of denominator. Okay, according to this formula I will write the integration here, but derivative of 1 is 0 and derivative of minus e power x is minus e power x. That's why I will write one negative sign inside and one negative sign in the outside. Minus into minus positive. So minus 3 times of log mod 1 minus e power x. Plus here also we are observing that derivative of the denominator, derivative of tan y is numerator. It is also in the form of integral f dash of y by f of y. That's why you will write log mod tan y is equal to integration of 0. I will write log c instead of c because the remaining terms contains logarithmic terms. I will take log c instead of c. Okay, because to get the general solution in minimum form. Okay, so I will write this one as log mod whole cube. Okay, whole power negative 3, minus 3 is there, plus log mod tan y is equal to log c. So anyway, by using logarithmic properties I will write this one as tan y into 1 minus e power x whole power minus 3 is nothing but 1 minus e power x whole cube is equal to c. This is the general solution of given differential equation 1. Okay, so in the next video I will give another method to solve the first order and of first degree differential equation. Thank you very much.